Hi guys, welcome back to my baking class, Treats Bash live baking sessions. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, so it looks like you guys can hear me. So before we get baking, I am going to go over a few things. So first, I'm going to go over the ingredients. And today we are making peanut butter cookies. So we have our crunchy peanut butter, of course, for our peanut butter cookies, our flour, sugar, brown sugar. So we have two types of sugar today, white sugar and brown sugar. And then we have eggs, flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Really easy, very delicious. So that's all we need for our ingredients and for our supplies. I'm going to be making my cookies in this electric mixer, but if you don't have an electric mixer, you can use a handheld mixer, or you can even just use a whisk and a bowl. They all work perfectly fine. And next we have our trays to bake our cookies on, and I'm using parchment paper on top of my trays. If you don't have parchment paper, you can just spray your trays with Pam spray, or you can rub oil on them or butter. Just want to get them greased somehow so that the cookies don't stick to the pans. And then we have our measuring cups. So we have measuring cups, and we have our measuring teaspoons. And then I have a ice cream scooper to scoop the dough. But if you don't have an ice cream scooper, you can just use your hands too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get started. So first we want to preheat our oven. So let's go preheat the oven. So first you want to make sure it's empty. Perfect. And I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. 350. Okay, so once the oven is preheated, the first thing we're going to be getting is our peanut butter. So, like I said before, we are using crunchy peanut butter. I like to use crunchy peanut butter because then you can really taste the peanuts in them. But if you don't have crunchy peanut butter, you can use normal too. But this way you can really taste the peanuts in them. So it's a little more delish. Okay. So, I'm going to open this up. So we need 1 cup of peanut butter. So let me get a spoon to help me measure this out. And now that I have a spoon, I'm going to measure out my 1 cup of peanut butter. So just pour into your measuring cup. Oh my gosh. I don't even know why I started doing it in here. I literally got this other thing just for the peanut butter. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to measure out 1 cup of peanut butter, like I said before. And you kind of want to push it down to make sure you're really just measuring 1 cup. Perfect, 1 cup of peanut butter. So once you have your 1 cup, you can put it in your electric mixer, or you can put it in your bowl if you're just mixing it with a whisk. So we have our peanut butter. And I'm just going to keep pouring it in there. It's all in. Okay, perfect. 1 cup of peanut butter. So, while I wait for you guys to pour yours, let's go ahead and do a trivia question. Oh yeah, today's trivia theme is the ocean. So let's see if you guys can get these questions right. So let's do our first trivia question. While you guys pour your 1 cup of peanut butter in your electric mixer or bowl. So it should be coming up soon. Okay. The heart of the shrimps are located in their head or their leg. Okay, let's see what you guys think. Where is the heart of the shrimp located? Their head or their leg? Let's see what you guys think. Okay, most of you guys put in your head. That's the right answer. Good job, guys. Because shrimps don't have legs. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this in the sink. I'm all done with it. But I also have my other measuring cup. So I was just gonna look like one.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's a temperature.
Oh yeah, sorry. So I did preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you want to preheat yours to 350, I would definitely recommend that. So that when our cookies are done, we can just stick them in the oven.
It may be the coolest.
Okay. So I got that. Anyways. Sorry guys. I actually poured some peanut butter in here, so I'm just going to clean that because I did not mean for this to be used for the peanut butter. So anyway, now what we're gonna do is we are going to be getting our butter. So we need 1 cup of butter. So you can just measure out your 1 cup of butter and then pour it. So we need melted butter. So once you get your 1 cup of butter, you can put it in a bowl. Like I would recommend using like a ceramic or glass bowl or cup to melt your butter. Okay, so I'm gonna put my butter in the microwave for about 25 seconds, just so a little bit of liquid starts to come out. I don't want it to melt it all the way. I just want it to be softened. So 25 seconds and it should be perfect. And I'll just throw this away. Okay. So our butter is getting melted, not melted, softened, sorry guys. Because we need our softened butter. We don't want it melted all the way. Okay, let's check on it. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay, so let me show you guys. So I'm just seeing like a little bit of liquid around it, which is perfect. Okay. So now you can add it into your electric mixer with your peanut butter already in it. And now you can go ahead and start your mixer and cream those two things together. Okay, so now that it's creamed together, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe the edges of my electric mixer and just run it again one more time. Because I don't want it to all get mixed in. I don't want some like parts to just be left on the sides. So I'm not adding anything, I'm just scraping the edges and letting it mix again. Okay, perfect. I'll show you guys what mine looks like. It looks like this, really creamy. It's not as thick as the peanut butter before, but it's not super thin. Just really like creamy. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you're ready to move on. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, I'm not gonna move on yet, but I'm just gonna go over what we're gonna be getting next. So, wow, just got some butter on myself. Okay, it's fine. So what we're gonna be doing next is we're gonna be adding our sugars. So like I said before, we're gonna be using both white sugar and brown sugar. So if you want to just get those out and get those ready to be poured while I wait for everyone else to catch up, you can go ahead and do that. So let's see, I have my brown sugar and I have my white, that's my flour, and I have my white sugar. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a trivia question before we add our sugars. Okay, so next trivia question is, a snail can sleep for how long? 3 years or 5 years? Wow, that's a lot. Oh my god. How long can a snail sleep for? Years? Well, I'm gonna say 3 years. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3. 5 is kind of a lot. Let's see what you guys think. 3 years or 5 years? Wow, that's a lot. Okay, mostly you guys voted for 3 years. Good job, you guys are right. That's a long time. 3 years. Wow, imagine going to sleep for 3 years. Okay, so next thing we're gonna add is our sugar. So we need 1 cup of white sugar. So I have my 1 cup, I'm just gonna add it in. And then we can add our brown sugar after. So once you add your white sugar, you can go ahead and start your electric mixer on medium high. So once again, that was 1 cup of white sugar. Okay, so it pretty much looks the same, just looks a little more thick, but that's fine. A little more liquidy actually. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be adding is our brown sugar. So like before, so far we have 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of white sugar, and now we're going to be adding 1 cup of brown sugar. So you can just add your 1 cup of brown sugar, and once again, just start your electric mixer on medium high. Okay. And with brown sugar, you do want to make sure it's packed down, so just pat it down. Okay. So 1 cup of brown sugar. And like we just did before, we can start our electric mixer on medium high, or you can just mix it in with your whisk and bowl. Okay, let's start this mixer. much the same. So before we move on to anything else, I am going to be doing another trivia question just to make sure you guys are all caught up. After this trivia question, we'll see if you guys are ready to move or not. And I'm going to wash my hands because I just got a little dirty. Okay, our next trivia question is, let's see. Okay, the fingerprints of what animal is so similar to humans that they have on occasion been confused at a crime scene? Let's see, monkey or koala? Let's see, monkey or koala? I think it is a monkey. I don't know, because they're kind of similar to humans. You know, a lot of people say that, and you like those people. I don't know, I just think it's a monkey. Okay, let's see what you guys think. Mostly monkey. Wow, this is surprising. The actual right answer is koala. I would have never guessed that. That's actually interesting. Probably because, like, I don't know, like a koala finger like that. That's weird. Okay. So, let's move on. Wait, okay, so give me a thumbs up if you're ready to move on or not. Thumbs up. Okay, looks like you guys are ready to move on. Actually, no, not yet. Let's do another trivia question. Another trivia. Okay, let's see. Slugs have how many noses? 4 or 2? Guys, sorry. I told you guys this is ocean theme. It's actually animal theme. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm gonna say 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna say 4. Let's see what you guys think. 50-50. The right answer is 4. Good job, guys. That's a lot of noses. I don't know why we do with 4 noses. Probably smell like, if it's like a bad smell, then you have to smell like 4 times. That's gross. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if you are now ready to move on. If not, we can do another trivia question. Okay, seeing some thumbs up. We'll just do one more question, then after this we'll move on. Okay, what is the only animal that can't jump? Elephant or rhinoceros? I'm thinking elephant because they're kind of like bigger, kind of fat. Yeah, rhinoceros is a little smaller, probably easier for it to jump. Let's see what you guys think. Elephant or rhinoceros? Okay, mostly elephant. Good job, you guys are right. It is elephant. Okay, let's move on. So the next thing we are going to add is our eggs. So we need 2 eggs. 1 and 2. Okay, I have my 2 eggs here. And go. 1. And our second egg. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start my electric mixer again on like medium, high. This stuff can really get mixed in. are mixed in. So now this is what my batter looks like. Nice and thick, which is good. So we are done like using the electric mixer portion. So now what you want to do is like get your wooden spoon out. We won't mix anything in yet. We'll do another trivia question and then we'll add in our flour. So let's do a trivia question and then we can mix in our flour, our dry ingredients. Okay, the next question. What is a rhino horn made of? Is it made out of hair or bone? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna think bone. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would guess bone. The only thing is made out of hair. See what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking more towards bone. Okay. Okay. Wow, the right answer is hair. That is a shocker. It has like protein in there called keratin. So it's found in your hair and your nails. So well, I guess that makes sense. Like your nails are kind of like stronger.
Okay.
Okay, that was an interesting one. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna add is our flour. So I have my all-purpose flour here. And today we need 2.5 cups of flour. So let's measure that out. And I like to mix this in with the wooden spoon, it's just kind of easier. You can still use a whisk though if you want. Okay, so 1 cup. And now we have our 2nd cup. Okay, now let's add our other 1/2 cup to make it 2.5 cups of flour. Okay. So once you're done adding your 2.5 cups of flour, you can go ahead and start mixing it in with your wooden spoon. One you just kind of like fold it in, not really mixing. Just go nice and slow. So right now, since we just added this in, it's gonna look powdery, but once you mix it in all the way, it'll be fine. Yeah, so you just want to really just keep mixing. It's gonna take a couple, like maybe like a minute to mix in. But you can just go nice and slow. And by the time you're done mixing it in, it'll be like all incorporated together. And it'll just be really nice and look like dough. Just gotta trust the process. Okay, so just mixing. So as you can see, like it's mostly just dough now, but there's still little places where there's flour. So I'm just gonna keep mixing it in. It can go nice and slow, don't have to go fast. Okay, so mine is all mixed in. Okay, so now all we have to add is our last 3 ingredients: baking powder, baking soda, and salt. So if you are ready to move on to your baking soda, baking powder, and salt, give me a thumbs up. If not, we can just do another trivia question. It's totally okay. So let's see. Okay, seems like you guys aren't ready yet, so let's do another trivia question. Okay, let's see what our next trivia question is. How long does it take for a sloth to digest its food? 2 weeks or 1 month? Sloths are pretty slow. I'm just gonna say 2 weeks. Yeah, I think 2 weeks. Let's see what you guys think. 2 weeks or 1 month? Pretty half and half there. It takes 2 weeks for a sloth to digest its food. So if you guys vote for 2 weeks, good job, you guys are right. That's actually a long time. Actually, I don't even know how long it takes for us to digest our food. Probably like a couple days or something. Okay, on. So the next thing we're going to be adding is our baking powder. So you need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This is my baking powder, just in case you guys wanted to see it. Okay. And we have our 1 teaspoon. So I'm not gonna mix any of this stuff in yet. I'm just gonna add all 3 ingredients, then mix it. So you guys don't have to mix anything in yet. It's just easier to mix it in all together rather than mixing like one at a time, because we're only adding like a couple of teaspoons of stuff. Okay, so we have 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and you can just add that in and just wait to mix it. It's just way easier when you wait. Okay, so right when you just add that in, you can just like wait for me, because I'm just going to be mixing all 3 of the things together. So you can just add your 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and the next thing we're going to be adding is our salt. So you don't have to start freaking out, don't worry, we're still not there yet. So we only added our 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then I'm just gonna, like you guys can see, it's just right there, because once we add all those 3 ingredients, it's like way easier to mix like just 3 ingredients at once rather than 1 at a time, like 3 times, because it's just adding like small increments of things. So yeah. Okay, so if you have your baking powder poured in your bowl and you're ready to pour your salt, give me a thumbs up. Okay, not yet, not yet. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's do another trivia question while we wait. Okay, nearly how much of the ice in Antarctica glaciers is penguin? Yeah, it's penguin urine. Okay, 3% or 10%? Wow, that's kind of gross. That was really nasty to think about. I'm just gonna say 3%. I hope it's not 10%. That would be so disgusting. Yeah, let's see what you guys think. 3% or 10%? Looks like you guys are mostly voting for the 10%. Okay. Okay, so the answer is 3%, which is still really gross. That's disgusting. Okay, anyway, let's add our salt. So now we need half a teaspoon of salt. So let's go ahead and measure half a teaspoon of salt, if this thing ever opens. There we go. And we get half a teaspoon yet out. And I'm just gonna pour it on top again. I'm not mixing yet. Once I add my baking soda, then I'll mix it. Okay. And I have my salt. I just poured it in. I'm not mixing anything yet. Once we add my baking soda, then I'll mix it. So I really like peanut butter cookies. I don't know, they kind of remind me of like snickerdoodle cookies, kind of simple and yummy. And yeah, so we're gonna be making about like 20-30ish peanut butter cookies today, and they're gonna be really good. And like before, if you guys want to make these ever again, it's gonna be on my website. And I'm also gonna be having I like record these videos and put them on YouTube. So if you guys want to make it again and just watch it with me and like do it again like on YouTube, you guys can watch it on YouTube too. I'll be putting that on my website as well. And my website is treatsbyash.com. So it's really easy to remember. And also, make sure you guys take pictures of you guys. Like, take pictures of your cookies and tag me. And I'll be sure to put it on my social media. So my Instagram is @treatsbyash and my Facebook is @treatsbyashleen. Okay, so back to our cookies. So we just added our 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. So all we need to add is our 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Then we can start mixing. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready to add your baking soda. Okay, seeing some thumbs up. We'll just wait, it's okay. We'll just do one more trivia question. Okay, so our next trivia question. Okay, a cow gives nearly how many glasses of milk in a lifetime? 200,000 or 100,000? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of milk. Just one cow. My family drinks a lot of milk. We like go through like a gallon a day, and I'm not even lying. Like, that's actually true. Okay. I'm gonna say 200,000 because we drink lots of milk. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what you guys think. Okay, mostly 200,000. Good job, you guys are right. Okay, let's add our baking soda, our last ingredient. So we need 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. So 1 teaspoon and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so now we can finally mix all our 3 ingredients together. And you want to make sure you mix really good this time so that it goes everywhere. Okay. So we're just mixing it in. Mix, mix, mix. Okay. So I'm just mixing this in all together. And once you're done mixing, you can start scooping them onto your trays to bake. Okay, I am all done mixing. So I'm just gonna get my trays, put some parchment paper on them. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use Pam spray or oil or butter. You just wanna put something on the trays so they don't stick. Okay. So here we have it on our tray. And now I'm gonna get my ice cream scooper. If you don't have an ice cream scooper, you guys can just use a spoon, or you can even just use your hands. So let's get scooping. Okay. I would recommend doing about this big. Okay. So you can just keep doing this until you're all done with your batter. Dough, I mean, I keep getting mixed up. Okay. So you can just keep rolling it around in your hands. And this batter isn't too sticky, so it shouldn't get stuck to your hands at all. And we are going to be baking our cookies today for about 12 minutes. So you bake them for about 12 minutes. And then, so you can tell they're done if they're golden brown, or since the cookie is already a little brown, you can't really tell. You can also tell they're done if once you like, it's gonna be really hot, but if you can like touch it and it's like kind of hard from the top. If it's like really soft still, they're not done. Okay. So those are the ways I usually tell if they're done or not. But usually like anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes they'll be done for sure. Okay. So just scooping my cookies on tray, getting ready to bake them. And I'm just gonna be baking one tray at a time because both my trays don't fit together on just like one like that. And I don't want to be stacking them up on different layers because then the trays won't bake properly. You don't want to have anything on top like blocking it or anything. So I'm going to bake one at a time. Okay, finished my first tray. If you're not done yet, that's okay, but I'm gonna be putting mine in the oven and starting my timer so you guys can kind of see. Okay, so let's put these in the oven. Okay, so I'm just putting mine in the oven. Okay, perfect. And like I said before, I'm going to be letting this for 12 minutes. Okay. So while those are baking, I'm going to be finishing scooping the rest of my cookies onto this tray. Okay. So let's go ahead and start this second tray. The texture of these cookies is so good because like they don't stick to your hands, and I love that. Okay. So I'm not done yet, so it's just scooping, scooping, and scooping. You guys can like comment how you guys are going, if it's easy for you guys to scoop it, and if you guys have any other questions, I will be more than happy to answer them. Okay. Okay, I have my other scoop, and I'm done with this tray. But I still have some more batter, so I'm just going to get another tray out to bake the other cookies. So let's get another tray and get some more parchment paper. Excuse me. Okay. And let's continue scooping. I only have a little bit of batter left, dough left now. Okay, these are looking really good. And yeah, like I said before, if you want to make this again, the recipe and ingredient list and like the directions, it's all on my website. And my website is treatsbynash.com. And there you can also like see the video of me doing this. And like if it's kind of hard for you guys to like just read the directions, you guys can just do it with the video again. Okay. So still scoop this up. Just about finished. I think I have like enough fat dough for a couple more cookies. Okay, put this in the sink to get out of the way. And now let's finish scooping these. Okay. Put this in the middle. And here is our last cookie. A cute mini cookie. I love to do that with the last one. Make a nice mini cookie. Okay, I'm all done with these things, so we put them in the sink and wash them later. And I'm going to wash my hands. Get all the extra dough off of them. Okay. So as you guys can see, this is my tray of cookies with that cute tiny cookie right here. And I'm just going to laying them here so that when those cookies come out of the oven, I can just put these in to bake. So that is it for today. After baking, that's pretty much all. So like if you guys are done, you guys can leave, but I'm going to show you guys what my first tray looks like when it's done. I still have about 6 minutes done, but if you guys want to leave, that's fine. Because all I have to do is bake our cookies. So while we wait, we're just going to be doing like some trivia questions while I wait for my cookies to finish baking, and I'll show you guys what they look like at the end. So our next trivia question is, let's see. Okay, bats always do what when leaving a cave? They always turn left or always eat? Interesting. Interesting question. They always turn left or always eat? I'm gonna say they always eat so that they don't get hungry when they go out. I don't know. Let's see what you guys think. Okay, good job. The right answer is they always turn left. Good job, guys. You guys are right. Okay, let's do another trivia question. Okay. Giraffes don't have what? They don't have vocal cords or they don't have teeth. I'm gonna say vocal cords because I've definitely seen some giraffes' teeth. Yeah. Let's see what you guys think. They don't have vocal cords or they don't have teeth. Okay, mostly teeth. I mean, no vocal cords. Good job, you guys are right. No one voted for teeth. You guys are smart. That's weird, so they can't talk. It's kind of sad. Okay, let's do another trivia question. Kangaroos can't what? They can't fart or they can't run. I've definitely seen a kangaroo run, so I'm gonna say they can't fart. Let's see what you guys think. That's kind of weird. Let's see what you guys think. Wow, most of you guys are voting for run. Sorry, the right answer is they can't fart. You guys should see some videos of kangaroos running because they can definitely run, but they can't fart. That's kind of weird. Okay, let's do another one. Have you guys seen that movie Kangaroo Jack? That movie's kind of funny. It's all like this kangaroo. You guys should watch it. Okay, let's do our next trivia question. Okay, some pigs in China are the size of what? Bears or rats? The pigs are in China. I'm gonna say a bear, but I don't think they're the size of a rat. I'm just gonna say weird. That's kind of massive though. A bear. Probably like a hog, not a pig. Okay, mostly for bear. Good job, you guys are right. That's kind of weird. As big as a bear. Wow. Okay, let's do another trivia question. Okay. Yeah, so make sure you guys like take pictures of your cookies and tag me, and I'll be sure to repost them on my Instagram story and Facebook. My Instagram is @treatsbyash and my Facebook is @treatsbyashleen, and I love to see you guys' cookies. And my cookies have about 3 minutes left. So, let's see. Frogs can do what without dying? They can freeze or burn. Wow. I'm gonna say freeze. Yeah, I'm gonna say freeze. That's kind of weird. They can like freeze or burn without dying. Interesting. Let's see what you guys think. Freeze or burn? Mostly for freeze.
They can't see it yet.
Yeah, most of you guys voted for freeze. Good job, you guys were right. That's kind of weird. Like they can just like freeze and not die. Interesting. Well, next time if you guys see a frozen frog, just know it's not dead. Okay, let's do another trivia question. a day. 22 hours or 15 hours. Are they even awake for any of the day then? They're kind of lazy. I would think like sloths are more lazy, but koalas are actually really lazy too, which is surprising. I don't know. Let's see what you guys think. 22 hours or 15 hours, and like there's only 24 hours in a day, so they're already sleeping like more than half either way. Interesting. That's really weird. Let's see what you guys think. 22 hours or 15 hours a day. Okay, most of you guys go for 22 hours. Good job. So if it's only like 24 hours in a day, that means they're only awake for 2 hours every day. It's like in a week, they're only awake for 17 hours. It's like, 14 hours. That's like 2 more than half a day. It's like they're barely awake for any time. Wow. Okay. Let's do another tricky question. So my cookies only have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. I'm kind of excited to eat these. Okay, adult cats only meow at what? Humans or dogs? Weird. Let's see what you guys think. They only meow at humans or dogs? I'm gonna say humans. No, actually, I'm gonna say dogs. I feel like they would meow at dogs more than humans. Let's see what you guys think. Dogs or humans? Humans or dogs? Mostly for humans. Sorry, you guys. Whoever voted for dogs, you guys were right. Sorry. If you voted for humans, you were right. I was wrong. Do you guys have cats? Like, you guys know if this is true? I don't know. I feel like they would still meow at dogs. Like, if you guys have like an adult cat, do they meow at dogs? You guys should tell me, because I only have a dog. If you guys are cat experts. Okay, so my cookies are done. They have only like 10 seconds left. Let me just go look at them. Okay. Yeah, they are looking done. So as you can tell, they look very golden brown. Oh, okay. And they are hard from the top, which is good. Okay, so my cookies are done. And as you can tell, they're like golden brown. Okay, so that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming. I had a really good time, and I hope you guys had a good time too. And that is it for today. And just make sure you guys share your cookies on Instagram and Facebook. My Instagram is at Treats by Ash, and my Facebook is at Treats by Ashleen. Okay, so let me know how you guys' cookies turn out, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.